guys, Donna with Cypress Designs. Come on in and say hi. Thank you for joining me on my segment of Craft Around the Clock. And if you've not joined Craft Around the Clock, please do so. You have crafters morning, noon, and night. So tonight we are making a Christmas can. You've seen me make them on cardboard. We're basically doing the same thing. We're going to create the vignette on top of the can. So hopefully everybody's doing well. So we're going to take our basic drop cloth. Hi, Brenda. And I folded it over so it has a different little look to it on the can. So the next thing we're going to do, this is the can. I found the little wider can, which I like, and this is for the arch, which is going to be where the words come in. Hey, Tracy, good morning. So this is going to be where the arch goes. So the first things first, this is our picture. It's a vintage picture. Be so creative. I forgot your first name. I feel so bad. I have to start writing people's names down. So this is one of the images from Etsy, okay? So we're going to, again, we are going to use our Mod Podge fabric. I love this stuff, guys. If you've never used it, it's amazing. It takes your paper and it makes it soft and it makes it look like it's leather. Listen to me, leather. So I'm so bad. Okay, so we're going to do this first. I want to get, oh wait, I can't do that first. I forgot. I got to dirty this up. I like to take the images to make them, hey Karen, I like to make the images look a little dirtier. Hey Cindy, I like them to look a little dirtier than normal because sometimes the printout is not as nice. And I think you'll enjoy this because you know we all have cans sitting around our house. It's Kimmery. Kimmery, why do I forget you all the time? I'm getting with the program. Just had to say your first name and then that was all I needed. Okay, so we're just darkening it up because we just want it to look a little bit better. So how are you doing, Kimmery? How are you doing, Cindy? Oh, you did, Brenda? Good. Hey, Patty and Cindy. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to put the fabric Mod Podge on here. It's real gooey, but it works, guys. Hey, Shannon. Loved your project. That little snowman was adorable. I'm getting better, guys. I'm trying to put people on my notifications and trying to catch people when I can. It's been just a little crazy world. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to find our center on our fabric, which is about right here. That should be about my center. We are going to stick this image right there. And what it does, which is great about this fabric Mod Podge stuff. Oh, you're welcome, sweet. Hey, Mary. Hey, Lisa. Oh, Brenda, cool. You guys just need to make those pillows. That is the greatest pillows, guys. They don't cost an arm and a leg. You're not paying $50, $60 for something, but you're creating it. And I think that's what's cool about it. You're actually creating stuff and it's yours, you know? So as you're going to start to see, this is going to bend. Hey, Amanda. Oh, thank you for following, Amanda. Everybody, welcome, Amanda. Thank you, sweetie. Hey, Lori. So what it does is, see, it bends your paper. It starts to form it to make it look like leather. Now, make sure you get all the ends. Just get your ends down. Sometimes we think we have lots and we don't. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so that's the beginning of our can, okay? We're not done. Hey, Caffany. Oh, thank you, Caffany. I appreciate you. Hey, Christy. Again, now we're going to take one of our frames I made. I had some spares, and this is basically the frame. Now, I don't believe you can find these frames anymore. I believe all these frames are different out there on Amazon. I've tried to look for them for people, but I cannot find them. So you just have to find one your size and create your own. And you just fill it with glue so it becomes clear. And then you just paint them. Hi, Roxanne. How are you? How are you doing, Karen? Okay, so let's put a little bit of this rub and buff on. Maybe it's bad. could be. Some of this stuff is so old. It's probably time for me to buy new. I try not to use this stuff on my hands. It is a chemical, so I try not to. And just run this fingertippy thingy over just the top. You want it to get the raised edges. You don't want to get the lower edges. Hey, Pam. Hey, sweet Brenda. And just keep going. Go inside, outside. You kind of do you. Guys, that clock I made was so much fun. I can't wait to get back into that. I'm going to start posting all the tombstones that I used to make at my other house. And oh, I miss that so much. I'm not into gore. I like Halloween for Halloween. It's got to be fun. My grandson doesn't like it, so I can't have a lot of that. And I'm really not into the gory part. Some people are, and I'm just not. So that's how it looks. You take a picture frame, and now it looks like it's a vintage. Hey, Glenda. So go in there and just do your thing. Scoop it up, kind of spread it around. Make it as bright and shiny as you want. Okay, so let's put this off to the side, and now we're gonna glue this frame. It's kind of almost gonna look like a belt buckle, but not. And I love these frames. I just found them on Etsy. They are songs. They are songs, and they have pictures of Santa on top of them. Okay. So now let's take, oh, I can't do that now. So we're gonna take, and I wanna take this fabric real quickly. Maybe I should wait. Well, I wanna line it up properly. So let's do this. I wanna take on each side. I actually probably should have put it underneath there, or do I want to even put that on there? Yeah, I kind of like that. So I'm gonna cut some of it, but not at all. I just wanted to have a little bit more to it than just a boring brown. How are you doing, Patricia? Hi, Alexandria. How are you, sweetie? Yeah, yesterday was kind of an eventful day for me. I got carried away with working on the yard that I got my blood pressure. I ended up with a migraine because it's about $100. It's about 100 degrees down here yesterday, and it's gonna get just as hot. Well, I overdid it working in the yard, and let me tell you, my blood pressure was out there, and I ended up having a nasty migraine, and I couldn't figure out why is my ears just whooping like crazy. Well, that's because my blood pressure was like 189. It was absolutely crazy, guys. And sometimes I try to be an overachiever, but I gotta remember sometimes we are getting older. We aren't getting any younger. Hey, Lori. We aren't getting any younger. And so I need to not do that anymore. So now we have our piece of fabric, which is our drop cloth, which is the best thing I ever do. Hey, Stacy, this is the best. Home Depot is the best drop cloth you're ever gonna get. I believe it is. It's the only one I know that I don't have to work so hard at, and it doesn't shred like the other ones I've tried. Now, I've not tried the ones from, what is it? What's that place everybody tries theirs from? Guys, I'm a little high here. Freight something. Hold on, I gotta make sure I got that in the center. Okay, Harbor Freight, that's it. Just gotta take your time. Now, I have to adjust. I may have to add a little bit more glue. But it's perfect, you guys. I mean, it's absolutely perfect. It does not shed. I did Walmart's and it shed so bad that I couldn't even do any kind of grunging on it. Hey, Julie, how are you? Hey, Kingdom Makers. I did forget your name. Hey, Sandy. I'm getting better, but I keep forgetting people's names and I really don't like them. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna cut one end. I always like to make sure my ends are a little longer because sometimes you just don't know if you cut it just right. I'm just gonna flap that over. You don't have to be perfect, guys. I'm just gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna seal that end, and that should be good. Okay. It looks like it's a little off. Doggone it. It's a little off. Hang on. These little particles are not as good as I like. Hang on. You gotta hold them down a little bit. Are you serious? You know, Facebook has had, hey, Carol, has had more issues. Hey, Lena, has had more issues this year since they've done updates. And it's really changed the way we do everything, and it's crazy. Oh, and by the way, the can open part is on the bottom. Sorry, paying attention. Hey, Bonnie. Okay. And as it may pop up every now and then, just go keep putting glue underneath there because you really have to hold the stuff down. Hey, Teresa. Yes, Facebook has its moments. Hey, Christy. Oh, thank you, Glenda. Okay, that should be pretty good. So now you have your little Santa can. Hey, Pat. Okay, so we got that part done. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I want to put I put these on top, and this is going to hold my wires so that I can glue the wires in here and they stay on. I didn't have any wood, so I had to improvise and use my wire. So we're going to stick a little glue in there. Hopefully I didn't misalign something. Still quite not with the program today after all that happened yesterday. Don't worry about the glue. This is all going to get covered with snow. So we'll let it hold it a second. Hey, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, thank you, Carol. Hope you guys are all having a great day. I'm really excited about getting my day going. I'm going to go easy today. I did too much stuff yesterday. So now we have our can. Now, of course, you're not going to pick this can up by the handle. This can is for decorative purposes because it's going to have a sign. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Kelly. Thank you guys for sprinkling. Hey, Carol Crowder. How are you? Hey, Sharon. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is before we do anything, I have lots of little old-fashioned ornaments back in the day that I've been collecting, and I kind of use them for most of my vignettes so we can, when I sell them, you kind of get vintage with you. So figure out where you're going to place this. Now it's a big piece, so, and don't worry about it. You want to get the glue in there because this thing has to be held down. My plans are never to remove it anyway. Whew, it's hot in here. It's either that or it's me, one of the two. Okay, now, make sure I don't go off. We've got a Christmas tree, and there's a little tree on top. I took off the bottoms, and we're gonna glue this. I made a hole into the present to try to be able to put it in there. And whether I can find a hole, I don't know. Oh well. Can't find the hole, guys. Can't find the hole. Turn that. There it is. I want the tree to be nice and neatly inside. Easy trying to find the hole. So now you've got the beginnings of your vignette. These are really cute if you got a table and stuff and you got a place or a cabinet you need something to fill. These are great fillers, okay? Now, before I do anything else, I have our Winter Wonderland, our little sign that we're gonna put up. It's just gonna run it right across here. Nothing special. I have 2 of these ready to go. They don't take super long. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to slam that on you guys. Okay. So we have our little Winter Wonderland. Thank you, Pam. Okay. You know me, I love my signs. Can't have enough signs. Now we have 2 little people. We have a boy and a girl. Found these on Etsy. They're Victorian little people, paper people. I did them out on cardstock. And now I'll show you how I'm going to do it. And then the last step on this is actually getting the snow together. Now just, oh, he was supposed to go in the back. He is in the back. She is in the front. Because she's a girl. Adjust this. That glue is something else, you guys. I think I'm going to move the sign up just a little bit. I did prepare in case I needed another one. I forgot, that probably would have been best to put the peoples on first. So you can see how it's going to be. Now, let me go ahead and put my words back on here. I'll have to clean this up. Don't like them straight. I do like them on an angle. And sometimes I like them wrapped, but because it's such a small thing, you can't really wrap too much. Hang on. Okay. So now you have a cute little vignette from kids long ago, and they're on a sleigh. They're bringing home a Christmas tree. Hey, Cynthia. Thank you, guys. Okay, now the fun part is to get the snow. I'm going to try to use as much as possible of my puffy paint. I need to go buy some more puffy paint. So we're going to, oh, I forgot. We have to add our greens. We're going to put a green garland around. I have 2 because I have to split it. What's a good sign and what's the bad sign? Okay, so hold it and start gluing it all the way around. I thought I'd do something different. I'm always using tinsel, which I love, but sometimes it's kind of nice to change it up a little bit. Okay, go side to side. You're gonna have to hold this stuff. It's pretty bouncy. Hey, Bonnie, thank you. Just keep holding it as you go around. And then you'll have to cut one little extra piece. I just thought it would bring it out a little bit more versus it being so white all the time. Cut a little piece here. Before we put on our snow, and then fluff it out a little bit. And now we're gonna put the snow inside. So it's kind of nice. You can kind of see where the boy and the girl are. Hey, Glenda. Okay, so let's get cranking on the snow. So we got Shiny Brilliant. I'm almost out of all my. This is the best stuff to use for snow if you don't have to overexert yourself. Except this stuff gets funky-tated. I try to always keep my stuff as on the bottom so that it's draining. This one's a little bit too less. So let's go to this one. This might be a little bit better. And you're gonna just see me squirt it in there. And you want it up high and low. You want it to look like there's actually snow. And then we'll put diamond dust on here. It takes a lot of this, but gosh, it's so much easier than using the other stuff. And this takes a while to dry, guys, so this is not something you're gonna touch right away. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of snow on, because we're gonna add some diamond dust to these areas. We won't do the diamond dust yet. We gotta get in here and get all the snow covering everything. And that one cool thing about these bottles, you can get into all these places where normally you can't with DAP unless you do it first, but it's kind of hard to do it with DAP. And I think I'm gonna start, I wanna start making ornaments. I've gotta start getting back into my ornaments I used to make. Sorry guys if I'm not paying attention, you know, I'm not that I'm trying not to, but I'm trying to do my job. This is not good if you got carpal tunnel, even though I don't have carpal tunnel anymore, but still, it's a kicker. Well, this one's gonna be, unless there's something inside here. Yeah, I think there's something. Let's try that. I don't have much more to go on here. Of course. Now it won't give me it back. There we go. I guess that ain't gonna work. Thank goodness I have 50,000 of these sitting here, guys. These things are something else. I'm gonna use this a little bit so I don't have to fight this section here. As you can see, it's starting to look cute. Come on, guys. Work with me. And I find that this stuff is really good at Hobby Lobby. This stuff is really good at Hobby Lobby. This one's working, so I gotta go buy more of this stuff. And just kind of keep putting in there because we're gonna put diamond dust in here. Just keep filling it. It takes a lot. So the other one I might have to try DAP on it because I don't think I'm going to be able to do it on everything. You know how signs have things on them? So you want to kind of mimic that. I'll worry about that later. Okay, so now we have our, hi Criselda, how are you? Hey Pamela. Now we have our snow, okay? So now let's get our diamond dust. I did bring something to catch it all. I don't mind using diamond dust. Just gotta do it when there's no animals around. Because it's really not user-friendly when it comes to animals. This stuff can get into their paws and stuff like that. I don't mind using it. But just, and then get all the excess off, otherwise you're going to be carrying it from room to room. Now mind you, this glue will dry clear. So you can kind of see it, see how it glistens. It all glistens and stuff. Thank you, Kimmery, I appreciate it. The other thing I've got to do yet is I'm going to do the kids' outfits. Just keep it at bay is all I can say. Is if you're going to do this, keep it at bay because you don't want it everywhere. Okay, Okay, so I'm gonna use, I'm gonna just use the Mod Podge on some of this. See, doggone it. Now this has happened to me twice, you guys. Twice. Because this thing is a pain. But we move forward, don't we? And I've got a new shirt on somebody gave me, my friend Sherry, so I can't get it all dirty. Thank God I'm not working with paint today. It's like I have more blooper moments probably than anybody else. Which is okay, we're gonna use this stuff anyway. Okay, so now we're gonna go in here, we're gonna do up her dress. And we're gonna do her hat. We're gonna do her flowers. Never get defeated, never get defeated. So we're gonna do her outfit. It's all in a day's work, guys. It's all in a day's work. So you can see how much prettier she glistens now. Now she looks like she's truly an old-fashioned little girl. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. And then now we'll go back to the little boy, which I could have probably did this ahead of time, but it's okay. I'm going to glue him a little bit more, except I don't want his face glistened. I'm going to tack him in here just a little bit more. Okay. Again, diamond dust is amazing. It really is if you're doing vintage. See how much better they look? They shimmer now. They're not boring. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Glenda. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, so we're not done yet. I do want to add to Slay yet a little bit more oompah because it is kind of boring. It's the wood. Since I have so much glue left, we're gonna have fun with this. Gotta utilize it, right? I just think everything looks better with diamond dust. It's not cheap though, guys. So save all your diamond dust. As you're doing things, just save it and put it back in the container and reuse it. Now you probably have to put a lot on. Try to keep it contained because it is glass, guys, and you can cut yourself with this. Okay, I gotta do the sign yet. Hey, Amanda. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you, Brenda. Let me just do the sign. Let me put this in here. Yeah, a couple of times I didn't really pay attention to the diamond dust, and this is what I was doing with the diamond dust. Not really the best thing to do with the diamond dust with your hands, because it is glass. And it's like, what is in my fingers? Now we have the sign left. What time do I have? I have time. I'm gonna add a little bit more to the sign. We kind of want it winter. Well, you know what? We're going to winter wonderland this baby up. You can't ruin this stuff. You just cannot ruin it. May as well just utilize that glue. I think I've gone through 3 or 4 bottles of this stuff already. I go through a lot of, especially when I'm doing vintage. Hang on, guys. When I do this vintage stuff, I use oh, I missed. Jeez, I can't even see what I'm doing, guys. I was doing it angular. Should not do angular. Just gently try not to get it all over the place. especially now that my cat loves to be in this room, you guys, and he's got to be up in my Kool-Aid half the time. Hang on, I just want to get all that. So what do you think? We're not done yet. So what do you think? We're not done. We got to still do stuff down here. We're going to add a little bit of the, I wanted the snow. Let's see if I can cut one of these open. I'm going to see if I can get some of this snow out. Yeah, let me get a little bit of that snow out. I like to put snow on the frames. So you just take your thing, and just kind of like as though it was a window. Do it like where there would be for a window, because it is like supposed to be like a window. Get it up and underneath there, get it down here. And then we're going to add a little bit more. And that just gives it that window appearance. Just a little bit more here. So what do you think? Does that truly look like a Christmas vehicle here with the sleigh? And look at all that glitter. It's just, these are fun to make, and these are what you call vignettes. That's just taking a bunch of stuff and kind of making a scene. The frame is, now I don't see these frames anymore on Amazon. So you basically just go find a frame and find out what size it is, and depending on your project, and you just fill it with glue. I'm gonna find a better way. It's really hard on my hands to do the glue thing because it's a lot of pushing and it's not really that easy on my hands. Okay, so this is number 1. Thank you, Lisa. Hey, Judy. Hey, Babs. Thank you. Okay, let's put that off to the side. Now we're gonna do number 2. We'll only have so much time, but since I blew all the stuff all over the place here, let's, oh, I didn't cut that one? Well, I'm slacking in my job duties because I did not cut this one. Okay, so now you have to take the same thing. This is drop cloth from Home Depot, and I bent it over because I really like the look of it being bent over. Now I'm just gonna try to find, now I probably won't be able to finish this one, but we will try. And again, this goes around the bottom. Okay, we got that. And then we're gonna take our little, again, frame. I'm just about ready to throw all this stuff out. I'm gonna take this little frame. I try to save as much of that stuff as, you'd be surprised on how fast that stuff goes, and then you have to replace it right away. There it is. I'm gonna do the same thing with the gold. Hey, Beverly. Now you can do silver, you can do gold, you know, just do you. Like I say, always do you. More, little, it's kind of like whatever you want to do. You just want to hit the high spots, not the low spots. You want to hit the high spots. Okay. Got it. Now we've got this and this. Now I've got to find my picture. Now this one we're going to do is a different Santa Claus with Christmas writing on it. And this will be our little girl we're going to use on here. Hey, Levon. Hey, Margie. Hey, Valerie. I'll have to check into that. Okay, so let's dirty this one up. Try to make sure there's no, this is a, I can't think here, Donna. We're using a vintage photo. I use vintage photo on everything, pretty much. I want it to look old. I don't want it to look like it's super, super brand new. Now find out where your center is. Yeah, that'll work. Find out where your center is, because that's where a picture is gonna go. That's about right here. Now we're going to use our fabric glue again. What kind of glue? I use just regular glue. I don't use anything specific. It's just regular glue. You don't have to use anything special with this. See, it's really gunky, like kind of gross. I'll have to re-go over that one. But yeah, just use regular glue. Just got to take your time though, guys, with that. The problem I have is it's hard on my hands. Now, if your hands are good, you have no problem. Okay, so we got to find that again. And we're going to put that one right here. And it turns this into like a leather feeling. Just make sure you get enough of it under every spot. Go back if there's a spot that picks up, find it. If it doesn't pick up, you got it. Okay. It's like a little glue boogers. Hey, Robin. I don't want to add it to this fabric only because it's fabric glue and I'm just not sure what it's going to do to the fabric. That's the problem I have it with the fabric glue. I think it's meant to be thick so that it adheres and gives you that leathery look. Now I do it to my other stuff, but I just don't want to do it to that. Okay. Hold it down a little bit so it dries. And then we're going to take the same material. I'm going to add this to my cans. Dry. And again, I did the same thing. I forgot I should have done this ahead of time. So how's everybody today? And remember, if you're not following Craft Around the Clock, you should. It's really a great group, great crafter. Everybody's different. There's not two people that are exactly alike. We all do our own thing. And there's strings everywhere. Everywhere there's strings. Anybody else not like strings? Hi, Julie. Hey, Beverly. I'll go ahead and put this in the center here. I should have picked that up beforehand, but this will be fine. You can always put stuff on there. Should have stuck that underneath there. Just figure out where you need it to be. Line it up the best you can. Yeah, got it everywhere. Okay. Oops, don't want to get it all full of glue. We're going to do this side. They're different sides. I'm going to go through this way. Oh my gosh, these things drive me nuts. I think they're getting back at me for some reason. This is like the fight of the finish, you guys. I can't get the stuff to stay. Yeah, that one will work a little bit better. I'm not perfect, so. And this one will be really cute. This one is gonna have a toy chest instead of a, the tree. It's going to still have, I think, the tree. It just depends on what this, how much space there is. So this one's really pretty, guys. Look, this is a darker one. This is a darker one. Okay, again, strings. So this one, I want to go ahead and I'll put this on here. Remember, you're going to be adding, there's no right way or wrong way on here, guys, because a can is a can, it's getting covered. So it doesn't matter. So just go a little at a time. minute. And if you get, and when you do these, if you take your time and you can do it where you're not rushing, it comes out so much better. Hey, Mary. Hey, Janice. Hey, Crystal. Hi, Regina. Lord have mercy on these strings because they're driving me crazy. I know some people love string. I'm just like, oh, no string for me. No string for me. Nada, enchilada. Cut off some of the bottom here. It may have not cut very well. How's everybody? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to stay focused so I can get these two done for you. So isn't that a pretty can though? I got 5 more minutes guys, and then you guys will have to stay on for the next crafter. So now I'm gonna take those 2 beads and we're gonna glue those on top where we need them. Be the death of me yet. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and put this around it first before I do anything. Let's get this around the top. Yes. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Like I said, just have fun when you do these. That's what it's about. Fun and having fun making them. Now there's many different ways you can do this. I just had to come up with something last night because I just was having a bad night. Oh, thank you, Pam. Like I said, you do you. And we're all in this thing together here. We'll figure it out. And guys, if you're not following everybody on here, or there's somebody you're not following, please follow. That gets us all out there. We're all about helping all the crafting sisters out there. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Julie. Getting there. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. I got 3 minutes left to go. Isn't this one pretty though? Look how nice and dark it is. It's really pretty and dark. Hang on. It's gotta cause problems. Everything grabs onto everything. Does anybody else have that issue? Hi, Magnolia of Madison Creation. How are you? Oh, you're keeping your grandbaby? Yeah, that's always the hardest thing to do. Hey, Angie, it's always the hardest thing to do when you're trying to craft and you've got little ones. Everybody wants you at the same time. Okay, so the next thing is, this is the one, another one I found, guys. Look how cute is this. I'm gonna get rid of that string. Isn't that one cute? Like I said, I went to an antique store and I found all these cool things. So we're gonna go ahead and glue it. I figure I ain't gonna be doing a whole lot of stuff with these, so we're gonna utilize it. I'm gonna go ahead and get our girl. This is our little girl. I'm gonna go ahead and get her on here too right away. I think I'm gonna have her in the front. Yes, she's gonna be up in the front. Maybe I won't have her, shoot, I'm gonna have to have her cover that. I don't want her to cover the, yeah, I think it's not gonna matter now. She's just gonna have to sit right there. Okay, I got 2 more minutes, guys. Hi, Naya, how are you? Oh, thank you. Hey, Crystal. Thank you, guys, I appreciate it. Okay, so the next thing is, let's get our little sign up. make sure we're not too big and not too little here. Now some of these need to be higher and some of these don't. So I'm gonna cut a little bit more off of this. I've got 1 more minute to go, guys. Some of these have to be a little higher, and the only reason they have to be a little higher is because of the people. So you start to see that. We're gonna go ahead and put this on right away. This is called Dreaming of a White Christmas. We got 1 more minute, guys, and then I gotta disappear and then wait for the next person on Craft Around the Clock. I'll post pictures later. And make sure you're following others. I think that's cool that we can support each other. Guys, I gotta go. Love y'all. Bye.